Have you ever heard of something called a not deer? So these are strange cryptids that appear to look like deers at first sight, but as you start to get closer to them, you notice that there's something very off about them. Now, these not deers are said to live in the Appalachian Mountains. And if you don't know where those are, this is basically a map of where the Appalachian Mountains are located across the US. And the Appalachian Mountains are a very ancient mountain system, and they're said to be extremely haunted with a lot of strange things going on here. Not to mention that there are a fair amount of cryptids that apparently live in this region. Now, for the most part, people tend to see these things at night, but there have been sightings during the day. Some of the things that people right away notice that are very off about these animals is that they don't quite look right. For example, one of the first things people notice is that there's something weird about their eyes or their mouths, and these animals seem to be very twitchy. Other people have reported very odd looking limbs, kind of like they're distorted or put on backwards, while others swear that they've seen these not deers walking up on hind legs. Now, it's not out of the ordinary for some deer to go up on their hind legs, especially when they're trying to reach something higher up, but these encounters detail about these deers walking on their hind legs. And they've also been documented as being much larger than the average deer size. Some people even say they resemble more like a moose. But whatever these things are, one thing that they all have in common whenever someone encounters them is that they're overcome with this very intense feeling of dread, like something is absolutely wrong. Now, of course, there are skeptics out there that have tried to find a reasonable explanation as to what people are seeing, one of which could be something called the chronic wasting disease, which is a neurological disorder that appears in deer, moose, and elk. And it's also widely known as the zombie deer disease, which could explain why these people feel like these animals look a little bit off. But let me know what you guys think. Are people actually seeing some sort of strange cryptid or creature out there, or is it just another hoax?